Sup guys, how we doing, and welcome back to another YouTube video. So before I get into the subject of today's video, I'm just going to show you this, because this can stay up for another week. Beat Sweden in the quarterfinals, now through to the semis against Croatia. It was just so comfortable. It was such a comfortable performance. It's crazy to think that we could potentially be in the World Cup final and we could actually win the World Cup. I'm 22 years old, so I've never seen us get past the quarter-final stage, which is crazy. So I don't know, it's one of those where you got to kind of take in that this is actually happening. This might not happen again for another 20 years, so got to make the most of it. So yeah, today is a rest day for me. At the moment I'm running a push-pull leg split. With my second leg day I'm just including some more chest, so I hit that 3 times a week. So Sunday's a rest day for me, but I still go to the gym. I train my abs. I do it once in the week, sometimes twice, and then I do it on a Sunday. So throughout my bulk and my off season, I'm going to keep this up. I'm going to train them twice a week, and even when I'm dieting down for my prep, I'm still going to be training them twice a week. So that's going to stay consistent. So I'm going to go to the gym now. I'm going to show you what I kind of do from when I train my abs, and yeah, enjoy. So post ab session, I also foam roll as well. I stretch. That's kind of my Sunday. So it wasn't just like a few sets of abs and then I went home. So it's about a half an hour session in total. Should you train abs in an off season? Personally, I think yes. So it's a common perception that just because you're in a bulk and you have a little bit extra fat and you can't visually see your abs, that you shouldn't be training them. Your abdominals is just another muscle group, just like your biceps and your triceps. You know, you're training them every single week, and you should do exactly the same for your abs. Just because your abs aren't popping and you can't see them, doesn't mean you shouldn't train them. That being said, when you go to train them, you're kind of doing isolation exercises. You know, your compound, your squats, your deadlifts, those kinds of movements, they're going to build your abs the most. But doing additional exercises isn't going to massively help, but it's still going to build that thickness. And so when you strip it all down, you're going to look great. This is something that perhaps I didn't take advantage of when I was bulking. I went into a serious bulk and I was very heavy. I got almost 100 kilos. Considering my stage weight was 82 kilos, you know, I think I reached just over 98 kilos. I was very, yeah, I was fat. Like, I was very big. Even though I had the muscle there, I was very chunky. And it got to the point where doing abs was very demoralising. And this is the problem that perhaps I'm going to get to now, but I know in hindsight that I've got to. So, because they're not there, you think to yourself, you know, I shouldn't be training, this is a waste of time. That can be further from the truth. You've really got to train them just like you do any other muscle group. In terms of training them, you'll see so many people that will do these nice little ab circuits, look all good, your Russian twists and things like that, which is absolutely fine. But at the same time, if you kind of want to build that thickness, you've got to train it like you would do any other muscle group and any kind of other exercise. You've got to consistently do it over a period of time. You've got to increase weight with good form. So as you saw with the exercises I did there, that was just a handful what I normally do. Other than the hang and leg raises, I'm still going to increase the weight with those. That's going to stay consistent throughout the next kind of couple of years. I'm going to still do those exercises. They're the ones that I enjoy. It's so important to keep that tension in your abdominals. So when you, for example, like if you were to do like a chest press, you would push all the way up, and then as you come back, you control the movement. So you're keeping all the tension in your chest. So you do exactly the same with your abs. You control the movement, you control the eccentric part, you control the fact that you're not going to let gravity suddenly bring it down. You're going to keep all the tension in your abs. That's equally as important as staying consistent. You can stay consistent and you can be doing your exercises all the time, but at the end of the day, if you're not kind of perhaps doing them right, then it is pretty pointless. You'll see a lot of people that say, oh, why have I not got abs and things like this. It's either one, you've got too much kind of fat over them, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just your body composition. If you were to strip down, you'd lean down, then you'd see them more visually. Two, you're not doing the kind of right ab exercises, like I said earlier. I kind of want to look at be doing more exercises that include your sort of body weight, or that you allow some resistance. So that's my personal opinion, guys. I still feel like your abdominals are any other muscle group. Just because in your bulk and your off season, you know, you're not going to visually see them as much when you're just kind of like shredded, but they should be trained every single week on a consistent basis. Let me know your thoughts. Comment below if you'd like. Message me via Instagram, Nathan Collins with 2 N's at the end. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.